Right. LeBron, tonight was a back-and-forth game, you guys against the Rockets, but what gave them the final edge in the end of this game?
They made a couple big shots. We had a couple turnovers, and they got a couple stops, when the game was going back and forth. So allowed them to kind of, take that, back and forth thing, and they kind of took control like in the last, 3 minutes.
And what proved to be the biggest challenge going against their small ball game?
You just got to fly around. You got to communicate. James is going to create a lot of eyes on him because of what he's doing this year as far as scoring the basketball. But Russ, definitely deal what Russ is capable of doing. And we've seen it a lot throughout his career. He was wonderful tonight.
Your first look at Covington on that team, he was guarding you a few times. What did you think they looked like with him on the team?
As expected. He was brought in to create space, knock down open shots, and guard some of the perimeter offensive players on the end.
Is it frustrating to lose when you guys do hold James to sort of a substandard night?
No, you can't look at it like that because we're all NBA players. It means absolutely nothing. It's not frustrating. We want to continue to get better. We don't like to lose, especially in our home building, but nothing frustrating about our effort.
Small ball in doses is nothing new, and your Miami Heat teams were part of the initial wave of popularizing it around the league. But to see it, a franchise commit so much to it, just your opinion as a basketball watcher or basketball mind, what's your
it was before us. It was before us. Don Nelson did it a lot in Golden State when they was going with like Baron Davis and Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson and Jay Rich and all those guys. That first round series when they beat the number 1 seed Dallas, they were playing small ball, so it didn't start with us.
I know helped popularize it.
Nah, they helped popularize it. I know we were always going to talk about the big three, and now we kind of made the big three popular. There's a lot of things happened before us, so. But that's what Houston is doing, and it looked good for them tonight for sure.
Can you talk about the defense against the smaller lineup?
What do you?
You guys' defense.
Well, I mean, it's tough because you have to, control, Russ' ability to get into the paint, which he did a lot tonight, but also be able to control their perimeter shooting, and we didn't do a very good job of both. We allowed Russ to get into the interior a lot, and then we gave them 19 threes as well. So you can't give up both.
Part of the idea of using a lineup like this is taking advantage of Russ's speed. Everybody can move quickly. At 31 years old, is he still just as fast as he was when you started playing him 20 or however old he came in the league?
And smarter. That's what it's all about. As we continue to get older in our age in this game, but we continue to get smarter. Russ is just a much more complete basketball player right now. His ability to use his speed, use his strength, but also do things, with his brain, and it helps out a lot.
When he's going off like that, does it affect your guys' flow on the other side offensively?
No, because he was going off all night, and we still had pretty good flow. We just, I had a bad late turnover. AD got his shot blocked in the post, and they was able to capitalize off of that. But we had pretty good flow offensively still.
Last 2 questions, please.
LeBron, earlier today with doing the draft again, when you have the option of picking so many different All-Stars, what's your thought process of what you're looking at? I mean, obviously, we have to.
You kind of go for best available, but also who will fit the mold of your team and how you want to play. That's what it boiled down to.
LeBron, you've said that you like this group the way it is. Obviously, no moves at the trade deadline. Darren Collison was at the game tonight, sitting next to Jeannie. He's been linked to this team. Is that a move, an addition that you think would help this group?
I don't know. I don't like talking fantasy basketball. I've never been one to talk fantasy basketball. We'll see what happens, but I don't really have too much to comment on that. For sure.
Thanks, Super
Let's get ready for HoopJab.